Let it ring. I don't know.
What's missing in these?
Megan, I'm sorry. I gotta answer the phone. I'm sorry. Max Holden.
Mr. Holden, Jake Massey, Jan.
Mr. Massey, look, I told...
Yes, I know you needed more time, but I'm afraid that's a very precious commodity, Mr. Holden. I've got a couple in my reception room, and they're willing to make a firm offer on the ranch.
Can you stall them?
You're a businessman, Mr. Holden. Do you ignore the bird in hand?
No, I understand.
Mr. Holden, I hate to be so hard-nosed about it, but this is your last chance. I mean, unless you can match their offer, I'm afraid you'll lose the ranch.
I have to make a decision now.
Well, I need a decision, too, but you're the only one that can make it.
Mr. Holden?
Yeah, I'm still here, Mr. Massey.
I've said all that I can say, Max. I love you. The decision is yours.
Mr. Holden, I'm sorry.
All right, Mr. Massey. I want the ranch. I'll match any bid you've gotten.
Well, I'll draw up the papers immediately. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Holden.
Sir, I'm glad we got this chance to be alone.
Me too.
I couldn't help notice what was going on earlier.
Oh, with Clint and Bo. I know. I was wondering about that, too.
No, I mean with you and Bo.
Oh, Delilah, Bo and I are,
Friends.
we're friends.
Okay, well, as friends, don't you think it's important that Bo should find something fulfilling to do with his life? I mean, he's not the type of guy to sit around and feel sorry for himself.
Actually, now that you mention it, I have noticed Bo wanting to get back into the swim of things. I'd be more than happy to encourage him, but, encourage him at what? To tell you the truth, I don't even know what Bo did before he was married to Dee Dee.
Well, he's never really had a career, exactly. More like passions. Say, with his music business. When he believed, say, in Becky Lee.
Or, say, Delilah Garrettson.
Oh, okay. Okay, if he believes in me, I mean, he would promote me and push me so hard that I would become a success in spite of myself.
Well, I think it takes a very, very special man to work as hard for someone else as he would for himself.
Well, he needs that kind of involvement. If it's not going to be with my career, then with something or someone else.
I don't know if it's the same kind of thing, but I do know what you're saying in a way. I mean, I know it's very important with my patients to get them involved and working as soon as they get past their therapy.
Sarah, if you can convince your patients, don't you think it's just as important to convince your old friend, Bo?
Hey, running away is not going to solve anything for you.
It is only because I care about her that I have to leave.
Oh, I see. If Vicky finds out the truth after you've gone, you don't have to deal with it.
She's gonna be better off without me.
Come on, Christine. You're taking the easy way out. If Vicky finds out the truth from anybody else, it's only going to hit her that much harder. And just imagine how she's going to feel about you and your dad.
Well, she's gonna hate me either way. I cannot face her.
Okay. You're right, then. You're right. You should just run away. And the next time your life hits a roadblock, just run around that one, too. That's a good idea. Come on, Christine, you're going to have to face the consequences sooner or later. Hey, I care about you. I've got more faith in you than you have in yourself.
Well, you should put your faith into better things. Come on, Wade, look at me. I'm a nobody who's always dreamed of being a somebody. And now I'm right back where I started again. Back where I belong. Which is nowhere.
I might be a little bit prejudiced, but I like you just the way you are. I better get going. Back to Angelberger. You want to come with me?
I'm sorry. I don't want you to worry about me. Go on back. I'll be okay.
I'm not worried about you. I know it seems like the end of the world right now, but it's not. Come on, grab your coat. Come with me.
No.
Why not? Hey, being down there is a lot better than sitting around here or running away. You can lose yourself in your work for a while. You can talk to friendly customers we have and smell the wonderful aroma of Angel Burger's cooking. Hey, don't you dare smile at me. Don't smile at me. I see a smile.
It's just because you're being so sweet to me.
I'm just a responsible boss, so pick up your coat, damn it. And you come down here or I'm gonna be shorthanded.
Well, why don't you just fire me then?
I should.
Oh,
I'm just trying to help you.
I know. But I have to figure this out for myself.
You know, we could talk it over.
No, I have to decide what I'm going to do. Don't worry, I'm not going to run away. You're the only one who would loan me money. Now go on. I'm going to be fine.
You sure?
No, but like you said, it's not the end of the world, right? Wait. Thank you. Oh. Daddy, why? Why all these lies and more? Vicky, I am so sorry. I'm so... Oh. My precious Christine. I can't ask for your forgiveness. When you said you hated me, if I were you, I'd hate me too. In the future, Michael Grand, I'll make him pay for all the pain he's caused you, precious. Oh, Daddy. He's gonna get... Daddy's knife. He's gonna get the knife. Oh, God, it's gone. Oh, Daddy, please, God, no.
Oh, to be a Twinkie, to be a...
Now, sign it.
You're making a serious mistake. Possibly the worst mistake of your
Sign it,
life.
I said.
It's not too late to come up with an alternative to this confession, Leo.
For you it is.
No, I'm thinking of all three of us, Leo. Christine is young. She's inexperienced. If you and I could come up with a way to get out of this, we will save her a lot of pain.
How many times do I have to tell you she's seen a birth record? She knows who her real mother is.
Records can be changed, Leo. For the right price, we can get another birth certificate made up. It can disprove the one that she found in Wilmington. We can say that Victor Lord had it made up to throw everybody off the track. Way back then, right? Leo, if we just keep our wits about us, we can get out of this.
You never give up, do you, Michael? You just keep compounding one lie upon another, no matter who gets hurt.
I've got a strong survival instinct, Leo. You could use more of it yourself.
Well, I don't care what happens to me now, or you. We both deserve to be punished for what we've done.
You speak for yourself.
I'm speaking about you. Now that I've got your signed confession in my hand, Christine will know that it wasn't me who started this. She'll know that I was just a pathetic pawn in your scheme.
Don't be a complete fool. If you show her that, she'll have more reason to hate you.
Well, that's a chance I can afford to take. And I'm not just going to show this to Christine, you know. First of all, I'm going to show it to Vicky Buchanan.
Can't do that!
Don't tell me what I cannot do! do. I've had my last order from you, Michael. As of now, you're a bigger failure than I've ever been.
I have called you everything in the book, from a lush to a crazy man, but you know what you really are? You are nothing but a joke, a silly, stupid joke, Leo. Did you ever think that I was gonna get that Vicky Buchanan see a confession signed by me? Have you drunk that much alcohol that you think that you are gonna beat me? You are never gonna beat me, Leo, never! No, I'm not gonna kill you. Now I need you to continue your putrid existence. You see, Leo, you think I'm finished, but you're wrong. Vicky is still the key to everything I have worked for. And I don't care if it kills you. You are gonna help me finish what I started.
Well, this is really lovely, kids, but I got to tell you, I don't really think that pink and lace are my style. You know what I mean?
Kevin and Joey made that for their new sister for her birthday and Christmas present. I think they did pretty good, don't you?
Oh, well, yeah, they did great.
You know, Christine's lived her whole life without a mom. So we decided to share everything we have.
Well, that's very generous of you, Kev. And you too, Joey and Sammy. I'm sure that Christine will appreciate everything you've done.
Well, it's all because of Vicky. You know, I mean, she's made Christine feel so welcome that we all can't help but join in, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that. But, you know, guys, sometimes you can be too generous and you overwhelm people with your generosity. You know, I think maybe it might be a good idea if this Christmas if we just went kind of slow. Well, you know, where Christine is concerned.
Can I add my 2 cents here? Don't go slowly.
Delilah.
No, Clint, I remember when I was a stranger to Landview. I was lonely. I'm sure as Christine must have felt when she first arrived. But the Buchanans made me feel like I belonged. I know that's what Christine needs, too. Right, guys? Don't you think?
Yeah!
Hey, what's all the cheering in here, huh?
Oh, well, the kids just made Christine a Christmas present. Isn't that something, Uncle Bo?
Yeah, that really is something, right?
And as a reward for all this generosity, we're going to go into the kitchen and have some special Kim and Heron eggnog. What do you say? Yeah! To the kitchen! Yay!
See what's happening? With every passing moment, Christine becomes more a part of this family. And if it turns out that she isn't what they think she is...
No, I'm way ahead of you, big brother. We can't wait around for Larry to do some blood type thing on Leo. Now, I think I've got a quicker way to find out if Christine is really Vicky's daughter.
I love you, Megan. I love your sense of adventure and romance.
What a coincidence. I love that about you, too. So maybe we bring the best out in each other.
I think so. Everything's changed for me since I met you. What I felt was different.
Felt?
What I feel. Well, what we have is special. I don't need to tell you that.
Oh, yes, you do. Every day and every night. Because you brought out the best in me, Max. I've changed a lot. Until I met you, my career came before everything else in my life.
God, there's going to be a great comedian up in the sky. I mean, how else would you explain our paths crossing? just when I've come to this crossroads in my life.
Because maybe we're supposed to be together.
I don't know that. I don't know. All I know is what I felt when I went back to Texas, and it wasn't Steve's funeral. That just triggered it. It was like I was seeing that place for the first time. I don't know, the people, the town, the hill country. It was the same, but it was different. I was different.
People change, Max. That's good.
It wasn't just a change. It was. Now, don't laugh at me for this. It was like a revelation. I guess it can happen to non-believers too.
I'm not laughing.
I started thinking Steve was right. A ranch isn't just a few acres of land. It's in your blood. It's not just in my brother's. It's in mine too. I spent my whole life trying to run away from my past, trying to become somebody else. Maybe going back to the ranch, I can find my way back to myself. Maybe I can build something that Steve and my father and my mother would be proud of, something I can be proud of. Megan, what I'm trying to say is I need to commit to something solid, something worthwhile. I just hope you understand.
Yeah, I understand. And as much as I don't want to admit it, you're probably right. You belong in Texas. But I belong with you, Max. And if you go back there, I am going with you.
Orville Redenbacher and his grandson, Gary.
Going with me?
Why do you look so surprised? Fraternity Row is very popular in Texas.
Oh.
I could prove to be an invaluable hostess to you when you start entertaining at the ranch.
Megan, we're not talking around to parties here. We're talking about rebuilding a ranch. We're talking acres and acres of land that has lain fallow for years. We're talking long hours. We're talking sweat.
So what? I've had long hours before. And talk about sweat. Have you ever tried to tape into overtime with some rookie director into the control booth?
Megan, please, I'm trying to be serious here. I mean, this is not some 2-week vacation at a dude ranch. It's going to take every ounce of my strength and commitment. And even then, I don't know if I can make a go of this thing. Now, I would not dream of asking you to take on my dreams and desires.
I have news for you, Mr. Holden. The moment I snuck into your shower, I started sharing your dreams and desires.
Megan.
I'm serious about this, too. Blood, sweat, and tears, is that what you're offering? Cows to milk, chickens to feed, horses to brand. Okay, maybe I don't know the front end of a horse from the back end, but who cares? You'll teach me. I'll teach you. We'll learn together,
Megan,
Max.
before you get carried away on
Too long. I am carried away. And you're stuck with me. Whatever's good for you is good for me.
The first second I saw you, I knew you were as wacko as I am. I don't know, to hear you talk like this, it almost sounds like a marriage proposal.
That's exactly what it is, Mr. Holden. Will you marry me?
Clint, I just got off the phone in New York City. I think I've got something for you. I talked to an old war buddy of mine who's now with the New York Police Department. This guy's as thorough as they get. I also made another call to someone else. This guy did some music arrangement for me when I was in the music business. He's a professor of music at New York University.
NYU?
Yeah.
Well, that's where Leo was.
I know, it's the same school where Leo tried to get his doctorate back in 1963.
Was your friend working there at that time?
Right, he was. Now, he wasn't in, but I left a message with the dean's office. Now, if Leo was living with Nicky Smith at that time, my people could verify it.
And if they can't verify it?
If they can't verify it, then you've got everything you need to nail Leo Cromwell. Now, Clint, I know that's nothing to stand up and cheer about, but Vicky has to know the truth, as painful as it is.
I know, I keep telling myself that. I just wish for once I could protect her from the pain.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted me to do everything I could to find out the truth.
No. I'm the one that's sorry, Bo. I'm damn grateful that you've done what you've done. It's just that...
To Christine from her brothers and sister.
Yeah, I know. Those kids have accepted her as one of the family. They're brand spanking new big sister.
Yeah, but if worst comes to worst, they're gonna understand, Clint.
Yeah, but damn it, why do they have to understand? Why do they have to understand? Why can't they just Be kids for once. Why can't they have a normal childhood with normal things like Christmas and birthdays?
I know they're great kids, though. They've got two great parents. Don't underestimate them, and don't underestimate Vicky either.
Oh, I know. They're strong. They've had to be strong. As for Vicky, if it turns out that my hunch is correct and Leo is a fraud, it could destroy her.
Look, you hang in here, all right? I'm gonna make some more phone calls.
I'm not frightened of you anymore. I've done the last piece of dirty work I'm going to do for you.
That's where you're wrong.
It's over, Michael. Christine is telling Vicky Buchanan the truth right now.
I decide what is true and what is not. Christine can talk all she wants. I am going to get out of this, Leo.
Not this time. Give up, Michael. You're finished in Landview. You're finished, period.
A perfect example of the kind of thinking that has made you the loser that you are. No, loser is not a strong enough word. You are beyond that. You are a disgrace, Leo. A disgrace to yourself, a disgrace to your profession, and most of all, a disgrace to your daughter.
You shut up about my daughter.
Yes, the truth hurts, doesn't it? Well, she can face the truth about you now, but why can't you, Leo? I am offering you yet another chance to become a winner, and what are you doing? Being the born loser that you are throwing it right out the window.
Daddy, where are you?
Christine, don't come in here! Go home!
No, Leo, don't send her away. She's here just in time to see you strike out yet another time. Christine, come in. Come in, Christine, come here. Your father and I have been having a little chat, you see? And I'm afraid he has disappointed us yet again. But I imagine by this time in your life, you are rather used to that, aren't you?
Don't touch her. Don't you...
Daddy, don't! Daddy, please, don't!